Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. Just back for a recent finds video where I just kind of share with you guys some of the things that have come in that I haven't shared yet. Usually in these videos, what I do is I go to my little recently arrived section right over here and just kind of pull out a couple things and share. I actually pulled out a few specific things this time, so I kind of have them all sitting here, and let's just kind of dive right into it. Starting off with some awesome VCLT from the one and only Aaron Mutha Alamere here in the VC. If for some reason, if you guys are not familiar with him, that's why I left that nice little link down below so you can go check out his channel. One of my best buds here in the VC, love him to death. A guy that knows a ton about a lot of music, but just kind of the one area where he consistently just always impresses me is his knowledge on the hard rock and metal side. And more so like those what you might almost call like B and C level kind of bands and albums on the hard rock and metal side. Just stuff you never heard of, never even knew it existed, the whole nine, and just like he's been rocking it forever and he shares it, and I've discovered so many albums through his channel over the years and becoming friends with him. So definitely go check him out if you are not familiar with the one and only Aaron Mutha Alamere. And he sent me a couple of cool things here. The first one that he sent was this Mother Love Bone, which was kind of cool because this is one I've been meaning to get in the collection and just hadn't gotten around to grabbing one yet. So that was a very, very nice piece. And this is their 1989 release. So awesome addition to the collection there. And then another one that he sent, and this is one I'm not familiar with. I've seen it a couple times, but I haven't actually ever heard it. And this is a Blue Oyster Cult original motion picture soundtrack, Bad Channels, and yeah, this is just one that I think it was an RSD, but I've never actually heard it. So this is going to be a brand new kind of experience for me there. So definitely looking forward to kind of checking that out. But a beautiful 2 LP copy right there. So just two awesome pieces just showed up on my doorstep the other day from Aaron, and so thanks for thinking about me, man. Always appreciate you, and yeah, keep those awesome Tipsy Tuesday videos coming. Um, so yeah, so diving into some other stuff, I'll just kind of flip through these really quick because this is a band that's been around for quite some time. I've heard some things by him here and there, but it's just a band that I've never paid a lot of attention to, and they just really have caught me over the past maybe month or so. So I decided to just kind of start grabbing some of their stuff. So picked up a couple things at the shop and did some trades for some other things as well. But the band that I'm talking about is L7, which again, I'm sure a lot of you guys are pretty familiar with. Just an awesome, all-female band. I guess kind of a hard alternative punk, kind of nice mixture. And this is just with the stuff that I've heard. Like I said, I haven't really dove through all of their catalog, which is why I'm kind of really excited about this. But this is their 1988 release. Again, I'll just kind of flash through these really quick here. And then the next one I have here is Smell Like Magic. And this is what's their 1990 release right there. And then you have sorry, again, I'm really starting to grasp onto this band. Hungry for Stink. This is their 1994 release, I believe. So, and all these, of course, are reissues. And then you have a little more L7 here, and this is their 1997 release, the Beauty Process. So another one there, which is kind of nice. And this is the one actually I have not heard yet at all. I mean, like nothing off of it. So I'm definitely looking forward to kind of diving into that one for the first time. And then Slap Happy. Okay, and that's their 1999 release. So let's say again, a band that's been around for quite some time. Awesome band, just one I haven't dove that deep into. But as you can see, I'm kind of going head first now, and just had an opportunity to trade and pick up a few of their things here, and definitely looking forward to getting to know them a little more intimately. Next up here, little Josh Stone, The Soul Sessions, and this was her release from 2003. Again, for those of you kind of know Josh Stone, I mean, she's had I guess she kind of varies her style maybe a tad bit, but for the most part, she stays pretty soulful and pretty kind of R&B. And this is kind of right on the that exact same line. So I recently picked up Mind, Body, and Soul not too long ago, so it's kind of cool to get another nice piece, which is the Soul Sessions there. And let's see, maybe kind of three more I'll show here. Hooked up with my friend Tim this past week, and we just kind of went out and about, hit a couple places, had lunch together, and I didn't grab a lot that day, but I did stumble across this in a half price books, which is Tony Tony Tony, the revival, and this is their release from 1990. And for those that are 80s, late 80s slash early 90s R&B fans, especially like the whole New Jack Swing thing in the early 90s. That's just kind of some of that vinyl that just does not pop up very often. Tony, 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 Guy, things like that. They just don't pop up that often. So when I saw this one, I was just like, yes, most definitely. The big hit off of this, It Feels Good, which is that was the big hit off of this album. A couple other great things in here too, but again, just one of those early 90s albums that you just do not see pop up that often. So I was really, really excited to get this into the collection. And the same half price books, stumbled across this for $4, which is really nice, which is a Smokey Robinson, One Heartbeat. I had a copy of this years ago and purged it because the condition wasn't, up to standard when I went through that whole purge stage, and just never got around to finding another one. But say I found this one for like $4, and it was beautiful copy, Smokey, the absolute legend, Motown, the whole nine, and on this, of course, the title track, One Heartbeat, was a huge hit off of this. So definitely glad to have that back in the collection as well. And last but not least, little Fiona Apple. This is titled. It seems like, I guess, over this past couple weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, they did a reissue of a lot of different things in her catalog, which is kind of cool, because that 90s stuff is always hard to find. But this was her big release from 1996, which of course had the song Criminal on it, which was kind of the big hit off of this. And for the most part, this is really the only one album that I really kind of gravitated to, although I haven't really sat down and taken in every single piece of every single album. But I just remember, like, again, when she came out, the stuff that I heard and everything else, this was just kind of the one album that caught my attention a little bit, which, of course, that hit Criminal off of it. So beautiful 2 LP set, very well packaged, and glad to have that in the collection. So there you go, VC. Again, Aaron, thank you so much for sending that over. Those are a few recent finds. And as always, guys, tell me what you think, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, VC.